Going to go ahead and get started this morning. So happy to have all of you here with us and to be joining as a community to sit in a meditation practice together. Um, I'll just start by saying that meditation has been a practice of mine for a really long time, and I encourage everybody to try it out in all different ways. Hopefully, as we do these on Fridays, I'll be introducing you to some different ways to potentially try it out. And experience it. Again, it's such a wonderful platform for mindfulness. So meditation just really sets us up to be able to practice this place of being mindful, which is just this paying attention on purpose to the present moment without judgment. So I'm going to try to keep repeating that definition every time we do this so that you can kind of incorporate that and go into this practice with that. We're going to focus on gratitude this week. I don't know why that popped up for me, other than as we're going through this experience together as a collective, it seems important to try to tune into what we're grateful for. And so I'm going to talk just briefly here at the beginning. If you were here last week, I'm trying to start these, or you're new this week, I'm just trying to start these with a little bit of education and just a brief talk about why I'm choosing the guided meditation that I'm choosing. So for me, the gratitude choice is about changing the response of the brain. What we've learned through research around gratitude is that it helps us orient towards the positive. It helps us perhaps start our day, which is my practice with gratitude. It's when I wake up in the morning, I say 3 things I'm grateful for, especially if I notice that I wake up and I'm kind of struggling a little bit, perhaps anxious about the day or what needs to get done, or anxious about the current state of our world. And so gratitudes have really been a practice of mine for a while, and they're just so helpful because I really have found that they do change the trajectory for my day, even if I do them at nighttime. So one thing I want to say is that it's our brain's work to always orient towards perhaps danger or the negative to keep us safe. So the brain is doing its job, but over evolution and time, it doesn't necessarily need to do it in the way that it knows how to on a regular basis. And so we're looking to kind of change that. We're looking to use some kind of skill to help us, like I said, orient towards the positive. And gratitudes are a way to do that. So one thing I wanted to share is that we want to normalize gratitudes. It doesn't have to be something big that you are grateful for. It can, for me, sometimes I am grateful for coffee that I have in my house that I can make. I'm grateful for my dog, and I'm grateful for right now, I'm grateful for this platform, this Zoom platform, to be able to connect with all of you. So just want to say that we don't have to rack our brains for the things that we're grateful for. It can be very simple, the small things, and I'd actually encourage you to focus on those. If you'd like, right now, I'd love it if everybody would use your chat option and maybe name one thing you're grateful for in the chat, so that we can all just kind of together start to orient towards this practice of gratitude. So if you would use your chat, if you feel comfortable, and maybe just name one thing you're grateful for. And then we'll kind of start to dive into the meditation. I'll get you set up and we'll get going with that. The quote that is at the beginning, it says, "Build your resilience muscle." So this is a practice in resilience. It's just this idea that if we're sending out or naming or acknowledging things that we're grateful for, it can help us build that resilience against the different challenges that we're being faced with on a daily basis. And so we want to do that. We want to become flexible and resilient through all of this, and really always. So I would encourage you to kind of really allow yourself to explore this and again, be mindful about what comes up. So usually when I do this meditation, I offer that there's 3 yoga poses that are considered poses of gratitude. And so I'm going to put these out there, and you can choose if you'd like to sit in one of them while we do the meditation. And if not, that's totally fine too. I just want to give it as an option. So we have Hero's Pose, which is basically sitting on your feet. With your hands, with your palms up. So that is an option. And then tree pose, which might be kind of hard because it's you're balancing on one leg, but just want to put that out there. And then the other one, which is the one that I would probably suggest for this meditation, this time that we're going to be together, is Shavasana, or a supported Shavasana. So you can lay down on your back if you would like to, with perhaps a pillow under your head or something under your back. You can also lean up with your back supported against a wall, if that is an option for you. So those are the poses that I usually try to encourage people to explore. So we're going to start with just some breath work and a short little body scan, just to get into our bodies before we go through the gratitude meditation. So if you would, go ahead and get in position to get started. And when you're comfortable and ready, you can close your eyes, take a low gaze, whatever feels most safe and appropriate for you. I'd also like to say, please take care of yourself during this. This is your time. At any moment, if you feel like you need to come out of the meditation, do so slowly. If you need to move around, or even if you need to jump off, again, this is for you, and definitely want to honor that time and whatever you need to do for yourself. So please take care of you. Okay, so let's start with a nice deep breath in through the nose and going into your position. So closing the eyes, taking a low gaze, whatever that looks like for you. So a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Sending the breath all the way down the body. Another deep breath in through the nose. And a nice deep breath out the mouth. One more time, breathing in as a group together through the nose. And on the out breath, if you can, letting yourself sigh or make a noise. Now bringing your attention down to your feet, just taking a moment to notice the feet. You can wiggle your toes, you can press them into the ground. Just noticing the feet, breathing in and breathing out. And now we're going to come up the body to the knees, bringing your attention to your knees. So breathing in, breathing out, feeling the sensations in the body as they arise. Noticing the connection between the feet and the knees. Breathing in, breathing out. We're now coming up the body into the hips. So just noticing your hips, you can wiggle around a little bit. Feel the sits bones connected to whatever you're sitting on. May it be the floor, a cushion, a couch, a bed. So really feeling the hips. Breathing in, breathing out. Feet, knees, hips, moving up the body into the torso. Feeling your spine, letting your body move a little bit here, making some spirals, moving the shoulders, moving the arms. Yeah, just moving the spine. Breathing in, filling up the empty spaces between each vertebrae, and then letting that go with the out breath. Feet, knees, hips, torso. Now we're going to move into the heart. So you can place a hand on your heart. You can really start to feel the love and compassion that lives in this space. Just noticing the heart. So now you're just gonna, again, I encourage you getting into a comfortable place if you're not already there. Taking some deep breaths in and out, feeling the chest rise here and fall. Breathing in, breathing out. Noticing the sensations of the body, emotions, thoughts, and images that may come up, acknowledging them and letting them go with each breath in and out. Just notice the breath entering and exiting the body with each inhale and each exhale. Each time you exhale, let go of any tension that you're feeling in the body. Relax your face, your shoulders, your belly, your legs. Breathing in, breathing out. On your next exhale, I want you to focus on your heart space. So really bringing your attention to this space, the feelings of love, compassion, empathy, kindness, and even forgiveness. Just noticing if you can connect to these emotions. Really feel your heart, the beat of your heart. And with your attention on your heart center, bring to mind something or someone you're grateful for. So breathing that in, filling the gratitude into the heart space. As you continue with your easy, relaxed breathing, perhaps you start to notice gratitude for being healthy, for being alive. Notice what this feels like in the body. Maybe you are grateful for the abundance of nature that produces the food to nourish your body and the beautiful scenery to nourish your soul. Breathing in, letting the heart space fill up with the gratitude for nature, for special people in our lives, for a special something in our life. So taking time to send the breath through the body. So feel the belly rise. And on the out breath, feel the breath travel down to the feet. Now bringing your attention to people who truly nourish you in your life and how they bless you with their presence. So just taking a moment to feel the love and compassion for all the people in your life that nourish you, that open their hearts to connect with you. Breathing in and breathing out. Now taking a moment to feel gratitude for your own life and the many gifts you have been blessed with. Whatever that might be in this moment, just allowing yourself to notice the gratitude growing. Breathing in and breathing out. Now taking a moment to notice how the gratitude is showing up in your heart space. So what sensations, images, thoughts, associations, even emotions, how is this showing up in your heart space? So just taking a few moments to really allow yourself to be with whatever is arising. With each inhale, let this feeling grow outwards. So we're going to imagine that the gratitude is growing from the heart, over the shoulders, down the arms, out the fingertips, from the heart, down the legs, down the torso, down the legs, down the spine. Sharing this gratitude all through the body, traveling down and out, surrounding you with it, sharing it, letting your chest expand, your arms and your feet, all in the sensation of the gratitude. Let it fill your whole body up with love, compassion, gratitude for this body. Breathing in, breathing out. Just noticing sensations, emotions, taking note of what the gratitude feels like in the body. Breathing in, breathing out, sending some deep gratitude to yourself, to the community for showing up. And so now we're going to take a nice deep breath in together, bringing our attention to our breath, letting the belly rise on the inhale and fall on the exhale, sending the breath down to the feet. You can begin to wiggle your toes. And with each breath coming back up the body, noticing the knees, the feet, the knees, the hips, torso, the heart, the throat, the face, the brow, the tip top of your head. And very gently just breathing in and out, wiggling fingers, toes, moving the body with a little sway. And when you're ready, you're going to slowly, if your eyes have been closed, you'll start by opening the eyes to a low gaze and then bringing them to focus. Finding your way back into the space, you can notice a couple colors perhaps that might be around, or a familiar face. Well, I hope that that was nourishing for you. I'm recognizing a lot of gratitude for all of you for showing up this morning and joining me, and sending that all out to each and every one of you for taking time for yourselves this morning in doing this. Feel free to chat if you'd like here with the last minute or so, and yeah, just really connecting to community right now, and this platform to be able to share space with all of you and guide you, and sending lots of love and gratitude to you for your weekend. And we're hoping to potentially post a little color sheet on the website, so maybe look for it. It's just a gratitude sheet that maybe you can do. Just ask you to fill in the places on it. It's like a flower saying what you're grateful for. Just another little mindful tool to give to you. So hopefully we'll be able to get that up there and you'll be able to pull it off of the website. So thank you all for joining me this morning, and I hope to see you next week.